Good morning, everyone. It's December the 26th, 2025. I hope everyone had a great Christmas yesterday. And it's today I want to talk about what I've been talking about, and it's been really pushed all month. The month of December is food insecurity. I'm going to put up another 3 videos on that, and I think it's really worth people taking a look at to understand where we're at right now. I mentioned briefly, I think in my last video, that there's 2.8 million people per month relying on the food banks here in Canada. That's a huge number. It's been increasing to the point where people are doing the best they can. I know this Christmas people have really stepped up to get food and donate money, donate food, and volunteers and that thankfully have stepped forward and donated their time in large numbers to also help out at this time of the year, which is usually when you see a lot of volunteers come forth at this time of the year. But it's always nice to see the people helping other people, and that's the way it should be. But it needs to be done, of course, all year round. That's why I always push forward on the volunteering and what can be done and the satisfaction of volunteering, as well as myself. I get a great deal of satisfaction volunteering here in my community. But the first two videos are almost identical in some ways. It's talking to the CEO of the Toronto Food Bank, and it's these 2 videos are a little different because you've got 2 different newscasters talking in the video, so you've got a difference and more information between the 2 videos. So I think they're worth putting up both of them so you get all the information that's out there right now. And then the third video is on our Prince Edward Island, our smallest province in Canada here, and the struggle that they're having just as a very small province. And then I could put up a lot more videos. I've seen a lot more that I haven't even bothered taping across Canada, but it's a huge number of people that are relying on the food bank, and they're from all walks of life now. And as I've been saying, seniors are now having to rely on them. People who are working are having to rely on them. Single mothers are having to rely on them. It's not only just the poor anymore that are having to rely on them. It's those that are actually bringing in money, and due to the high cost of rents today, are forced to decide whether they want to pay their rent and have a roof over their heads, or do they want to have the roof over their heads and have to rely on the food banks. So our life has been turned upside down, and it's terrible for people to be living through this. And these scrupulous landlords that are just taking advantage of the situation right now, and that was been through the pandemic. And it's unfortunate that this is happening right now at a time when we don't have enough housing for people. And I know I've heard some reports now that they're having trouble renting some places because of the high rents too. So they have empty units as well that could be rented and give people housing, but the landlords want the high rents for it. And on the other hand, I've seen some of it coming down on the rents, like maybe $20 a month or $25 a month. That's not enough from the high rents that they're asking right now. And when you ask the high rents along with the terrible high cost of food, it's just not balancing out. And I don't know how we're going to balance this out just yet. I hope 2026 we have some answers coming in for people. But I think it's important that everyone get a chance to see just where we are, and to remind people that when they do donate, even in Christmas time, everyone's hoping that there's going to be some food left over to start January as well in the food banks for people, because January and February are really, really rough months where people don't really have the chance to donate after all the Christmas expenses and what other people are really having to go through as well in their life. So it's very difficult right now for everyone, and everyone knows that. But I'm going to put these 2 videos up, and I hope this is more informative for you as well, for people to make concrete, constructive decisions going into the new year. So Everyone, take care. Have a great day. Be safe, and we'll talk again soon. And bye-bye.